Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Create Your Own Reality podcast, where we share stories and practical tips to help you level up your mindset, reconnect with your purpose, and boost your confidence. If this is your first time listening to the show, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're able to take something from this episode to turn your day from good to great. Let's get into it. Hi, guys. Today we are going to dive into an affirmation that I think is pretty powerful, and it's also just a great way to start the day off right. And that affirmation is, I awake grateful for today and I choose happiness. Now, it may seem pretty simple to some of you, right? Having that gratitude for waking up in the morning and making that choice to choose happiness moving into your day. However, it's not always that simple, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that as well. Being able to wake up with gratitude is something that is just so extremely important. And I know I've talked about gratitude quite a number of times before, and it's just really something that I believe in, and I know how powerful it truly is. I know how much it's changed my life. It's really helped me out on bad days that I've had, and it's made the good days even better. So I just really firmly believe that waking up with that mindset of gratitude already can really just be a powerful start to your day. Now, I'm really big on morning routines and just getting your day set up properly, so that way you can go into your day already feeling good about what you did so far and just taking that good energy throughout the rest of your day. But for some other people, mornings might be a little difficult for you, especially if you have kids. I'm sure it's so much more of a challenge. I mean, I have a dog myself, so part of my morning routine is taking her outside for her morning walk, and, sometimes it can be a little difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I can't say, I'm not perfect either, so I can't say that every morning I'm super grateful to be able to go outside and walk her, especially when I have to wake up really, really early. Those days it can be difficult, especially because it's still dark outside. And I don't know about you, but one of my favorite things about being able to go outside in the morning and actually go for a walk is, hearing the birds chirping and seeing the sun shining and just getting that vitamin D in first thing in the morning. But when it's still dark outside in the morning, that's just not really possible. But even still, just having that mindset of gratitude in the sense of, you woke up this morning, first and foremost, right? I think that is the most important thing to have gratitude for at the end of the day, because somewhere in the world that somebody else did not have that same blessing. So really just starting off the day strong. If something that is a part of your morning routine is journaling or morning pages, things like that, I think a great addition to that could just be jotting down 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for. I'm not necessarily like a journaling person in the morning, but I definitely do say, things that I'm grateful for, a couple affirmations every morning just to get myself in that right headspace moving into the rest of my day. Now, with the second part of that, choosing happiness, right? Now, this, I'm sure in your mind is already can be so much more difficult than having that sense of gratitude. When it comes to choosing happiness, you really just have to disregard any other emotion or any other feeling that you may be experiencing and just really focus in on that happiness. Now, of course, that is a lot easier said than done on certain days, and I totally understand that. Especially if, you're in an argument with a friend, family member, significant other, it's so easy to just be in a bad headspace, especially if it happened the day prior, you're waking up and it's, you're still remembering kind of what happened, or if you didn't fully resolve the problem yet, it's still lingering in your mind. And it can be tough to just start the day off strong when you already have these, emotions still flowing through you and these thoughts still circling around in your mind. But that just, again, also goes to show just how powerful it is for you to be able to choose happiness from the time your day starts. So waking up, setting an intention for the day, which is choosing happiness. Of course, happiness is going to show up differently for every single one of us. Happiness depending on, again, your situation, the experiences that you're going through, and just how life is treating you in that moment in general is going to look different for everybody. For somebody, happiness literally may just be as simple as, getting themselves ready in the morning. If that's a priority of theirs, and maybe they've been going through a lot, they haven't really taken the time to properly put makeup on or do a skincare routine, that can really be something that just makes them happy in that moment. So I think it's important to not also minimize what somebody else's happiness may be, because it will look different for everybody. But yeah, I think, again, just affirmations in general are such a powerful tool to really help our mindset, really help us connect with intentions that we want to focus on, whether that's in our day, our week, our month, or even the year in entirety. So I think just having a set of intentions or a set of affirmations that you repeat to yourself on a daily basis or a weekly basis can really help strengthen your mind in terms of just setting yourself up for success. Because the more you repeat those things to yourself, the more you're going to start to believe them if you didn't believe them already. So yeah, with that being said, I hope this resonated with you. I hope that if you aren't super big on affirmations or gratitude or setting intentions, that this gave you a little bit more insight into how that can really change your day, your week, your month, or your year. And I just hope that you can start to implement that in your own daily life as well. But until next time, just remember to wake up with gratitude and choose happiness. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked this episode, please be sure to leave a review and share it with a friend. Comment down below to share your takeaways with others and join the email list from the link in the show notes. Until next time, stay motivated, be inspired, and don't forget to encourage others.